openness and availability on council. First of all, as a councillor, you have to be informed. So you have to have a broad view of the community, you have to have specific views of issues, and you have to be tuned right into to some of the detail. And that we act collectively. So it's really important that every member of council is up to speed, so that when we make a decision, it's clear and can be conveyed as the group decision. If you disagree with that decision, that's quite fine. But once the decision has been made, council members are expected to support that. That's the will of the council, because as individuals and as mayor, we have no power individually. It is all a collective. Transparency is paramount in both the dealings within administration and the dealings within council. Every now and again we go into a closed meeting, an in-camera meeting, and we're allowed to do that if we're discussing land matters, labor matters, or legal matters. We cannot make decisions while we're in camera. We can only make decisions when we come out of camera. But for the sake of confidentiality in business and in personal affairs, we sometimes, for those three areas, go into camera. But we must make the decisions in open council, and so very often you will find that we go in camera and then we come out and we pass a motion that says we support the report or we don't support the report, and it's all done in open council. Approachability is another thing. I feel that with the current communication devices that we have of Twitter and Facebook and email and telephone, the fact that most of the councillors are available and is myself most of the time. I spend some part of every day in this office. When people want to speak to us, it isn't a matter of, well, you'll have to wait 2 weeks. 2 days is usually a long time to wait to speak to any one of us, and we're always available all of the time. And we hear reports from different parts of the community, and we share those amongst ourselves. Another piece of our communication is that when I'm approached about something, or someone else is approached about something, or we get an email or a letter or a phone call, we don't answer those directly ourselves. We very often acknowledge them and say, thank you for raising that point, we'll get you the answer. But we have a system in place whereby that is researched among the departments that are relevant, and a response is prepared for us. So we don't get half-baked responses. We don't get misinformation going out there, which is clearly possible if I provide an answer, because I may not know the most current. I may not be fully informed. And so this has helped a lot as well. We miss a television station. A television station used to be a very, very powerful means of conveying information and sharing information with people and reassuring people that all is well. We really miss that. That can't be done on radio, and it can't be done in the print media. So we rely heavily on the streaming video. Our council meetings are on video. All of our meetings are open to the public, and so we pride ourselves in that transparency.